go to the 28-yard line, has 4. It's going to be third down and still a couple. Let's look at that.
Interesting call.
Grogan has plenty of time, but knocked down at the line.
Art Still, number 72. Those big, long arms of Art Still reaching up at 6'7", 265 pounds, looking right into the sun, Charlie.
Pretty good kick. Sutton takes it at the 26.
Good block.
And he returns to the 40-yard line.
4 players shifting. Boy, look at New England trying to get back in there offsides.
And Kennebrew is nailed for a loss to the 36.
New England, once they've made the call, they're going to try and flip-flop as well. They're late in doing it, and it's Tim Goad, number 72, who is trying to move across and get into position that jumps off sides.
Great black leather hat on. I was trying to get it away from him. Never could.
Look out. There he goes.
Got the first down and more. 40-yard line of New England. A gain of 13. Roland James with the tackle. And is in the backfield. And he comes back to block the pass.
Great catch.
An outstanding reception by Andre Reed for 8 yards. It's right at the marker. I think they'll give him 9, and it'll go to the 29-yard line. Shift by the Buffalo Bills. And Thomas carries.
A fine drive here. They'd like to be able to get a payoff with it.
And the quick handoff over the left guard. Kennebrew, the ball carrier. Kennebrew is, 6'2", 256 pounds.
Worked construction, and I was talking to him in the locker room before the game. I said, what kind of construction? He said, cement work on road construction. Charlie, I've done that. That's about as nasty a job as you can get, but it's a very physical job. I'll tell you the one thing I remember from that, your hands fall apart. They bleed crazily. Do it all by yourself. Very often that will contribute to the mistakes, the anxiety that gets you offside, gets you trying to jump the count.
First down. Kennebrew picks it up. Ed Reynolds with the tackle.
Than that here today. And they run it again. Oh, that's the turf.
Thurman Thomas makes his cut. Did it grab too much? And a sweep to the left side. Thomas again. And he'll go to the 8-yard line, so he's got 3. It's going to be third down and still a couple to go.
Drive for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun handoff. First down.
3-yard line. It'll be first down and goal to go. Johnny Rimbert with the tackle. Jamie Mueller has checked into the offensive set. Thomas into the end zone.
There it is.
$60 yards on the drive, but it took them 15 plays. As Thurman Thomas goes in from 3 yards out. Here's the scoring drive. 6 yards officially. It was 12 plays. It took 8 minutes and 10 seconds.
His as well.
John Kidd will be kicking. And Tucker is the return man.
End over end. Oh, and a bad reception by Tucker. Look out.
And return to the 41-yard line. Key block. Rod McSwain.
At the end of the run, either a face mask or a block of some kind.
Number 89. That's 15 yards.
And they'll tack 15 yards.
That's 89, Steve Tasker, great special teams player. That play, when he drops the ball, pulls the defenders inside. And you see the room it created outside. And Tucker running with huge adrenaline at that point. There's the late hit by Tasker, number 89, 15-yard penalty.
44-yard line. And Grogan comes out throwing.
Cedric Jones, number 83.
And it's third down and 1. And there's the first down.
Charlie, I'd like to go back to Cedric Jones. We talked about our visit with him and what he had said about his judge machine and catching 400 passes a day.
New England driving to try and tie the game. Stevens sweep to the far side. And now he cuts downfield. to the 26. So he'll pick up about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Nate Odoms with the tackle. Eric Seaver's one of the receivers, and he picks up double coverage. Now he's alone. If Grogan can get it to him, and he cannot, it's going to come up short.
That's the one thing you can't do, and Grogan, who has lost that mobility, 4 knee operations have taken their toll on Grogan. He tried to throw it back against the grain, against the body, and he just couldn't get enough on it. I'd like to turn this turnover into some points here today.
2nd and 8. Fumble. And New England has the ball.
Well, how do you negate a turnover? You get one of your own at the football. Let's watch it. Thomas will cut back against the grain. It's 50. McGrew banging in there. And Ed Reynolds, number 95, from the inside linebacking position, a man there to scoop up that football. Well, let's see if it is a pass play. Well, it's 3rd down. That's obvious.
Into coverage and almost intercepted in the end zone.
Maybe that's an unfair time to do it, Charlie. It's 3rd and 10. You replace Greg Davis.
And from 33 yards out, officially at 34. And Starofsky has put New England on the board. Buffalo leads it 7-3. 40 degrees at kickoff time. Don Beebe is the return man. He's hit from the front and the back.
Mosi to
fumbles the ball.
Another turnover.
And New England has it. 22-yard return.
A crunching hit by Mosi Tupu, and 41 Darrell Holmes there to recover that football, and for the 2nd time back-to-back.
He could cash in only 3. Here's Steven. Has an opening. 1st down.
Get the extra yardage.
2nd and goal.
Offsides, Buffalo, Charlie. They're going to get another shot at it here.
Flag is down. Perryman to the 2-yard line. Now the line of scrimmage is the 6. They could split the difference, take it to the 3, get the down over, so it'll be 3rd down, goal to go.
Expect the pass, Charlie. No, they're going to run it.
Stevens will lose a couple of yards. He's going to lose 3 to the 5. It'll be 4th down and goal to go.
Kind of thing that changed the way they were playing.
And here is the field goal attempt. It is good. Ray Bentley back in the ballgame, led that last stop, 24 yards on the field goal. And now we have a 7-6 ball game. Buffalo by 1.
Need to get something going and get out of that deep end of the field. Going deep. Great catch, Andre Reed. Great catch. Number 83, Andre Reed. Watch this stretch for the catch. Ooh, great move. Reed has made some unbelievable catches on the year and some great runs afterwards.
48 yards. The first big play. The big play, the results for Marv Levy of all.
That certainly takes them out of the deep end of the field and gets them into New England territory.
Thurman Thomas, the ball carrier. From the 35 down to the 29, he's got 6.
Marking and trying to get them offsides. Nope, they're going to run a play. And they've got the 1st down.
And more. 8-yard line. Don Beebe. Over the middle, pass is complete to Beebe, and he is dropped at the 6.
Wiped up one of the officials as well, Charlie, as they're running the same play. Give him a chance.
24-yard attempt.
Good one to start with.
It's to the right.
Well.
And he misses to the right.
And Norwood, who felt so good about kicking here, may change his mind after today. Without any problem.
Kelly drops it again over the middle, a middle screen on the delay. Thurman Thomas. Thomas to the 40. Now he goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line to stop the clock. 1:36, a lot of time remaining. 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
7 games. He is really having a fine year.
On the money to Beebe. Beebe out of bounds, stops the clock at the New England 42-yard line. And Buffalo in a hurry-up 2-minute offense. Sideline pass is complete.
Great catch.
And out of bounds at the 29. First down, gain of 13. Jay will be updating all the scores and highlights.
Good catch again.
At the 8-yard line, Ronnie Harmon. This is stop the clock. They're in a hurry-up mode. They're in that 2-minute offense. Kelly, he can do it. He did it against Miami. No, he goes down.
Yeah, he's got a holding call back there, Charlie, and that is going to hurt.
That is against me.
59 on the defense. Head slap.
Head slap.
Goal. His closer, Taylor made, no question. Thurman Thomas cut off outside. Good defensive play by Johnny Rembert.
Big down for Buffalo. Short lead, 7-6. Ooh.
Kelly with the pressure, the pass.
Is it a fumble? It may be a fumble. Are they saying fumble?
Did he come forward with it? Or did the hit cause it? Reith is pointing it down.
Charlie, it looked to me like that ball started forward on Kelly's hand, but they're saying that it was a fumble. He's backed up against the goal line.
Yeah, he had started it forward. The wrist had started broken just a little. He was hit. The ball falls off to the right-hand side.
Well,
and it's good again. Check for flags. It's okay.
It's left on the scoreboard, as they come back up the field. It's the Buffalo Bills 10, the New England Patriots 6.
So Norwood hits from 31 yards out.
Norwood gets a chance to even the scale. One miss, one good one, although he's less one-dimensional in this halftime show than they are in that picture. I'm sure they will be.
Grogan goes over the middle, and it is incomplete. Hartley Dykes.
And there's a roughing call, I think, on Bruce Smith, because they are the men actually calling the play. But Barry helps him set up that game plan in the ready list.
Grogan over the middle. This pass is complete, and then the ball comes loose. But they're going to rule it down. Eric Sievers on the receiving end for 7. The official pointed right to the ground. And
that's what he did.
New England
in the replay booth, they're saying, hey, we don't even talk about that. Intercepted
at the 20-yard line.
Kelso.
Mark Kelso. And he is wrestled down at the 39 as time expires after that 20-yard return by Mark Kelso.
Look at that balloon hat on Kelso. You see the little extra covering. He's had some concussion problems. That's a foam covering that they put on that helmet to cushion his head.
NFL Live halftime activities will continue after these messages from your local station.
Look at the rushing yardage, Charlie. Game. All they need is a big one, Charlie.
Stevens comes out running and breaks about 3 tackles and falls forward to the 34-yard line. He's got 9. It'll be second down and 1.
Outside in pursuit. He is tough.
Perryman picks up the first down. Stevens, 13 carries, 60 yards rushing, and sending in the signals.
Yeah, and it is a running play.
You're right.
Sure enough.
Have you diagnosed this?
Well, Charlie, I don't think it was that tough. He talked to Bobby Greer about the signals on that play. Passing play here, I would guess.
Second and 3?
No, Raymond pulled it. Raymond can call either pass or run himself.
Close to the first down.
Third and an inch, Charlie. I hope so.
First down. Perryman.
Big man. I think he should be a left tackle rather than a right tackle.
Perryman.
Good run by Perryman.
And he'll pick up about 6. It'll be second down. Second down. Sweep to the near side with John Stevens. Flag is down, and Stevens is down.
Stevens has enough for the first down, but it looks like a holding call against the New England Patriots. And Farrell. Well, no, it's not against.
Face mask against the Bills. Here's Perryman. And Perryman inside the 25 to the 24. 6 yards, second and 4.
Maneuvering by the big fullback.
Stevens, nice move. He's running today like he did during his rookie season. First down at the 18. Perryman. They found a weakness on the defensive left side. They go back to it time and time again. The time, 6:05.
Touchdown.
It's there. Patrick Egu, the rookie free agent from Nevada, Reno, 15 yards out. There's the lead.
Egu in for John Stevens. Explodes behind another excellent block by 34 Perriman. Gets out of Kelso's grasp. 500 level at 3-7. New England is one of those.
Kelly comes out throwing, stopped midstream on a screen pass. It would have been intercepted. That's an unbelievable play by a quarterback to start to throw, pull it back, and then complete it. And he picks up 15 yards at a first down. Buffalo now at their own 45-yard line. They open it up. Kelly comes to the near side.
Blocked.
And the speedster has another first down. Back-to-back first downs, New England 44-yard line.
With great speed.
Kelly now 12 of 22, 177 yards.
We'll go deep. Great catch.
Andre Reed. Maurice Hurst had the coverage. He's got 19 yards. First down. First down at the 24. Over the middle, this pass is complete to Keith McKellar. And now with that play, Buffalo's play selection goes to the 500 mark.
They wanted it to.
Back to the ground. Here's Thomas. Good defensive play. They string him out of bounds. Rembert and James were there for New England. Lofton, Harmon, and Reed are the wide receivers. And that's Lofton in the left corner. That's a flag down and a fumble. New England has the ball, but we do have a flag down. 96.
A holding call thrown right there, but it's not going to affect the play. Ball is fumbled and recovered by Brett Williams right there. Huge play.
Stevens, 81 yards rushing and 18 carries. Grogan throwing. Hasn't thrown that much. It is complete. Oh, and it's fumbled. And picked up after a double bounce and fumbled again. Antrim getting it back. No, Buffalo has the ball.
Do they? I'm not so sure, Charlie. Yes, 38 Kelso ends up with the football. 3 players had it. It bounced right back up into the hands of Hartley Dykes. Lock that football up.
Buffalo from the 47. They're going to go long immediately to cash in. They have a man. It is there. 6-yard line, maybe the 5. James Lofton. 48 yards, Buffalo.
I mentioned the speed moments ago. He still has it. Look at him run away from McSwain, 23, and number 31, Fred Marion. Ball slightly underthrown, or it would have been a touchdown, Charlie. Touchdown. No, almost a touchdown. Right on the goal line. They're going to mark it on the half-yard line.
Each by 3, but that may not last very long. We'll be back in just a moment.
At 260 pounds. Will it be Kennebrew? Well, they got the big men in there. Jamie Mueller is in there, too, number 39. That's an elephant backfield.
And it's Kennebrew. Touchdown, Buffalo. 13. We'll be right back after these messages from your local station. Play action. Rolls and has time, and he's thrown it away. He could hear the footsteps. A good quarterback can hear and feel as the pressure comes in. A flag is dropped.
Was out of there.
Hit the quarterback late, 15 yards.
No need for it.
Wait, sit down and think about it. Move, intercepted.
Ricochet off of Stevens. And Carlton Bailey has the interception. Second down. Over the middle, pass is complete to Pete Metzelaars, the tight end, 33-yard line. Inside handoff, sweep to the near side with 2 blockers in front. 25, maybe the 24-yard line. It's a first down for Thurman Thomas.
And that's when he can use his strength and his energy to take advantage of it.
And also the fact that Kennebrew is a good hard rusher, takes some of that early pounding off him. Passes complete. Touchdown.
Whoa.
The man, Thurman Thomas, has 2 in the ball game. 1 by land, the other by air. With 8:46 time remaining, and a reminder to our viewers to stay tuned for game 2 of today's doubleheader.
He was back. He was on the plane and off and running. We'll tell the rest of the story in just a minute, Charlie.
Grogan to Stevens, and John breaks a couple. 46-yard line of Buffalo. They need 2 touchdowns, get 1 in a hurry. Here's a delayed screen on the left side to Stevens.
Look out.
And he has it. Down the sideline, it is caught. What a brilliant maneuver. He just kind of walked along, played off of his blockers, looked as if he was going to step outside to stop the clock, shifted gears, 41 yards. Timing pattern into the end zone, caught.
Hartley
Dykes, he's done it finally. That'll take away some of the pain. Back in it. The margin is 4. 24-20. Lots of time. 7:45. Time remaining. This is the 4th quarter.
Same thing. New England frightens you as a team, even when they're hurt.
And here comes the blitz. Kelly's pass is complete. Andre Reed. And notice the play of one of the defenders. I didn't pick him up. He was reaching back. A gain of 21. He was reaching back and trying to slap the ball away. 6:41. Time remaining. The margin is 4. The Bills lead it. He's hit from behind. It's incomplete. Even if it is a rule of fumble, they're going to rule it an incomplete pass. But that is good. The way the strange things we've seen today, the ball's there, like you said, Merlin, you better get on it.
I think they've been a little vulnerable at times.
Grogan from the shotgun, has protection. Comes to the sideline. The pass is complete to Cedric Jones. Kirby Jackson there for the defense. And now the hurry-up offense, 2nd down and 4. Grogan's pass is a little low, but Stevens has it. Now they'll blow the whistle.
Stevens really unhappy with a little extra activity by Shane Conlon at the end of that play.
15 yards. Defense.
You want to play emotional football, Charlie, but you don't want to let your emotions get you carried away too far. Bang. The play is over. The whistle is blown. Now watch this. It's that extra. Well,
no,
Charlie, well, it's that shove right at the end. That's what he got the call for, Charlie.
But it's hard. If we do it in regular speed, you can tell more effectively what the official called, because when the second player came in and made the tackle, that's when he blew the whistle. Receivers, and that's that little damp towel. That'll make the sticking even on the gloves better. Pass is complete at the 40-yard line. That is close to the 1st down marker. Now when they blow the whistle, all the players step away. That's the reason for that early whistle a moment ago. Cedric Jones in the flag.
They go ahead.
Eric Sievers. John Hagee was there for the defense.
Barehanded, Charlie. He may not have to with those gloves on.
Inside handoff to Stevens. Here he goes to the 20. Inside the 10.
Stevens was trapped in the backfield, Charlie. It's 96, Leonard Seal. Leonard Seal had him in the backfield, but couldn't get the hook on him. Some good blocking, and then he just breaks it loose and gets away a 2nd tackle right there. He got 10, they say, huh?
Patrick Egu, he scored the first touchdown of his career on his first carry. This is his 2nd carry. He must be a short yardage specialist. I'll only play inside the 10-yard line.
No, he fence. Here's where you find out what you're made of, Charlie.
Touchdown.
Offense holding, 10-yard penalty.
Only 16 yards. Incomplete. Hartley Dykes, the intended receiver. You trail by 4. 3:10 left. I like this choice. I like this choice.
If it were down on the 5-yard line, you might have seen another one.
That's different. 16 yards away. Well, that's a big gamble.
But they need the 3.
They got
it. Got them.
From 34 yards away.
First time in his career that Jason Stravosky has kicked 3 field goals, Charlie.
From 34, 24, and 34 yards, they pull within 1 with 3:06 left to go. He bobbles it, and he picks it up. And he's at the 10, and he's in trouble, and now he says, hey, that's enough. Through the throwback. Intercepted! Touchdown, but a flag! A flag down at the 9.
Charlie, it's an offsides penalty against Buffalo, I think. The wide receiver at the top of the screen off early, and I don't think it's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown. Buffalo's wide receiver at the top of the screen got off early, and Hurst takes it into the end zone. Raymond Berry, well, and you know who he's talking to over there? I believe that's Hartley Dykes. I think that's Hartley Dykes. If ever there was, no, it's not Hartley Dykes. It's
30-24, Buffalo trail. Kelly's pass is complete, and he goes to Thurman Thomas. Back over the middle to Thomas again. Puts a move inside out. He's to the 40, and then out of bounds inside the 35 at the 33-yard line.
Big pickup.
Inside handoff to Thomas.
Beggins again.
It is 4th down and 8. But it's 4th down.
It's all over.
Rimbert with a stiff arm. Grabs the hold of it and falls down. 1:35. Time remaining. New England has the ball and the lead. Here's Stevens. He's just working on the clock a little. Miami came from behind to defeat Dallas. And so you're looking at a Miami-Buffalo tie for the lead in the East.
We'll give you that again to show it to you. It's worth looking at again.
And Robert Perryman, the ball carrier, and Buffalo will stop the clock with 1:05 left in the ball game. Robert Perryman to the 20-yard line. In total yards, Stevens 208 yards, and Thurman Thomas 165, the numbers that you were talking about.
Well, and the points, yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either, Charlie. But
why not?
They got 3 more.
From 37 yards away, Starofsky 4 field goals. And it's 33-24, but there are 13 seconds left. Now you've got to kick off. You have opened the door for a tie and overtime. And this is just to kind of break up any kind of a return.
Quick roll, number 87, reserve tight end with the ball.
The clock stopped with a change of possession of the kickoff.
Active players on this team. Patrick Eagle with a touchdown earlier in this day. But they have not passed that test here today. This is a team that still is expected to make the playoffs, and an excellent team at that. But they still have some more growing to do.
And it is intercepted by Roland James. And James starts to celebrate as he gets to the sideline. You gotta believe, and if you're a New England Patriot and you see the score, you believe that you won, and you may have pulled off the upset of the year with all of the injuries that the Patriots have had and 2 more players going down this week.
Incredible heat on Raymond Berry during this week. He's ignored it. He stayed with his players. He believes in them. They believe in him.